Hello everyone. We have Farhat who cleared PMP on 29th of December. A lot of drama, a lot of ups and downs. Oh my goodness, high pressure, pressure cooker, all happened,
Absolutely.
and she got certified. So when she saw the certificate, I'm sure she would have felt emotional. What happened, Farhat? You felt emotional?
Yeah, it was a bit crazy to be honest. The entire journey was fantastic
Uh-huh.
because I think the amount of pressure that we can take, every time you take it, you understand. Okay, fine, I could do this as well. Otherwise, you are in your comfort zone, thinking I can't take more than this.
Got you,
So I
got
think,
you.
yeah, it's an amazing journey. I think, and you play a pivotal role here, Shriram, because you pushed me to it. I remember calling you in the last week of August because I was looking out for a PMP teacher. And fortunately, that time is when I came to know about you. And I quickly called you. And then you said you have a batch starting in a week's time. And I was like, not so fast. I just need time to absorb that I found a teacher and now I will do it. That pace. But he said, no, just go for it. So I said, no, I have too many responsibilities. I have a very big uh, construction going on in my house. Plus, I have some property issues which are like really severe, and I have to really give it time. And you said, whether you do it now or after 3 months, the pressure will remain. And then when I thought back, I was like, absolutely right, because my kids are there, and those responsibilities and everything will still remain. But
Mm,
I have to grab the opportunity. So that's
correct.
what I did. After a week, I couldn't believe because I have a very structured life is how I lead it. Because morning is dedicated to the kids, then there's office the entire day. In the middle, I take a
Mhm.
break just to put them to sleep, food, and all of that. Again, back to office. So it works, round the clock. Now I
Mhm.
had to push this class into it. And weekends are worse than the weekdays because you're catching up on a lot of stuff. So in the weekend, 4 hours, suddenly my kids didn't see me. So they was
Ah.
bang on the door. What is she doing inside? It hit me real hard, those 4 hours and 8 hours per weekend.
Right,
So
right.
the first month, September, I didn't touch anything. I was just listening to that because it was actually just shaking my schedule. But I was
Mm.
just listening to your video, attending your classes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's after that is when I started reading the book and understanding, okay, fine, this is what was actually discussed in the class, and this is
Mm-hmm.
how I need to relate to it. So that's how the
Wow.
journey began.
Great, great. One thing I found with you is determination. Never give up.
You
So
can't give
whatever
up.
your pressure, what you had at home, or the nature of life, you want to make it happen. At any cost, I want this. That's what you
I had to do it. Yeah.
you made sure December 31st is my deadline. Before that, at any cost, I want that. Man, I don't know where you get it.
Yeah.
Push hard, make it happen, right? That's what happened. So on the preparation side, how much of time you have to spend with your home pressure now?
So like I said, September, I just gave it those 4 hours in the classes. And then after that, in the month of October is when I finished Rita. So I took the entire month to do it, nearly the entire month, because I was doing those assessment tests as well in Rita. And November is when I started practicing more of tests, and I was trying to read more about the concepts from the other books. Um, and that's how I actually dedicated time because my project, the one that I was working on from office side, it was towards closure. So there was a lot of pressure on those documentations and everything. And since I was kind of a lead there, the only person they had to close it, there was a lot of pressure ensuring that was done properly as well. So it was a balance between the two. So yes, a lot of times before the kids woke up in the morning or after the kids went off to sleep at night, you just shut out everything. There's no noise, and you switch on your laptop and you just go on and on and on. And my husband was like, "Did you actually sleep at night? I didn't see you. You woken up again." So I was like, "No choice." So I was open my eyes and I would just shut the laptop. So when I open my eyes in the morning, you can see the blinker of the laptop. It's time to get up. To get up, study, and so throughout again the entire cycle. I think the entire journey is
Mm.
about you being focused
Mm.
and you remaining focused. You have to
Mm.
remain focused and you
True.
have to be determined. Okay, fine, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So that is there. Ultimately that I didn't make it on the 22nd, and that was because I was trying to do too many things at the same time. Trying to do my work, my construction got involved, and I was like, what am I doing? So the pressure, honestly, it just showed in the exam. The exam wasn't that bad,
Right.
but didn't make it on the 22nd. So I spent about 3 days crying,
Oh.
Because I was like, oh, how did I not make it? So embarrassing. Didn't tell anybody. My sister kept asking, so when is your result? Why haven't you spoken about it? And I was like, no, there's a second phase coming up. I have to give a second phase. She's like, are you sure? I somehow don't like this idea. You tell me the truth. And I was like, stay away from me. And after that, 3 days crying. Saturday evening, I was sitting and looking at the site. I spoke to you before that. You said, okay, fine, give the PMI mock. Gave it. Scored decent, 66. Then I was like, why am I not doing it? Then I was still playing with the site, checking the dates. Can I do it? Can I do it? A big role also is played by the team members of this entire group. They were calling me. You gave the exam, what happened? So what if you didn't make it? You are the best. You have to do it. You can do it. Just go for it. Just go for it.
Okay.
Then you go back and you think, okay, fine, should I do it? Should I take the risk again?
Um,
And then I was playing with the site, and I remember my mother-in-law calling up asking about the kids, and I was like, yeah, they are fine. And now I could find dates available. And she was speaking on one side, and I was like, I can find dates, I can find dates. And I click, 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 2, 3 dates missed because by the time you click on submit button, it's already taken by somebody else.
oh.
So I was like, shucks. And suddenly one clicked,
Ah,
6 in the morning on Tuesday. And I'm like, I'm sitting on Saturday evening.
uh-huh.
2 days, how will I do it? I've been crying for the last 3, 4 days. I've not studied. So then I was like, what to do, what to do, what to do. Then you had told me to give prepcast 6 and 7. That's what I did. I said, let me get accustomed to the timings. Sunday morning, I wake up at before 6 o'clock, gave prepcast 7. Then Monday morning 6. Throughout the day, read my notes and give a few more tests just to kind of get stable. And then Sunday, I had a guest coming in because there was a party in the house.
Oh.
So I just appeared there, and I noticed that one of the guests was an IT expert
Uh-huh.
because my laptop audio was not working.
Uh-huh.
I asked him, "Can you please check my laptop? I have a session. Now I can't tell anybody it's an exam because I plugged the first one." So they're like, "What session do you have?" I said, "Please, can you just check my laptop?" So then he checked it and he said, "It's not working. We can get it repaired." So another guest who was my brother-in-law. So I said, "Okay, use his laptop for the time being."
Uh-huh.
Now you're switching from your comfort zone of using your
Sure,
laptop into a new one.
yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. So everything was working all right
Uh-huh.
in this laptop, the one that I'm using. And then I call up my internet provider. I said, the net can't fluctuate because I'm not a very proctor favor person. I was always, I'll go to the center and do it.
Yeah.
Then I called him at night, Monday night. He came and he settled it and he actually gave me a wired connection so that the net doesn't go off.
Oh.
He said, the net will not be unstable. Don't worry. Everything will work fine. You just sit down. And I said, okay, fine. Can I also get a mouse? Because I don't have a mouse. And he was like, aren't you asking me too much? And I was like, please, can you arrange? And then while we were changing the room, because I was sitting in another room. So they had to change the room to get me into a place where there's no noise in the morning. The pin of the net, it broke. 10:30 at night. And I was like, I can't take this pressure any further. Now this internet guy ran to his office, which was shutting down. He got a new pin. He got me a mouse from there.
Wow.
Everything was just set up, and I couldn't sleep the entire night because of a lot of pressure. But that day morning, I just sat down, and again that routine click picture here, there. I did all of that,
Very good.
and then suddenly that message came. Your system is we are facing difficulties. Please contact your administrator. The exam can get postponed. And I was like, now you can't do this to me. I have just said everything. I'm mentally prepared. Come on. Then just sometime I gave it some time and it popped up on its own. Then the journey, it was a horrendous experience. But since I was already, my mind was set that I'm going to do it,
Very
I
good.
think that worked the best.
Very good. It sounds like a Hollywood movie.
Seriously, it was it was very dramatic at that time. When the pin broke off, I was like, how will you connect the laptop now? You can't even connect it back to the Wi-Fi. This chap just running, and he was very hefty, so he was running around here and then he was going to the office, and I was like, this is fun.
So you have to give credit to him for helping out then.
Yes, everybody was just standing by. It was a big help. Very, very big help.
It's a team effort, and end of the day, you are the front runner to make it happen. So nice, so nice. Great. And when how much of time you had? I mean, how was your time management in exam?
So at least 4 hours minimum, but it would of course go up to 7, 8 hours as well. because you're revising your notes. A lot of times you're preparing your notes whilst you're studying. So
Right.
you can't go back to the book, of course, but then I would just read up my notes. And
Mm.
since in Calcutta it got a little cold and it was a little noisy down with the kids and everything, I would just go and escape to the terrace quietly, and I would just sit and study there, study for some time. And I had taken leave from office, so that gave me a lot of time and space to
Very
use
good.
that.
So what's the role?
In office,
Yep.
I work in projects, of course.
Mm.
It's a hybrid role between a BA and a PM.
Mm.
Um, um, and of course, it's very, very interesting. I work for payments transformation.
Uh-huh.
Last year, I worked on a cloud-based project,
Mm.
which spanned across 40 plus countries. So it gave me a lot of exposure.
Mm.
Fortunately, I was the only one there, so I had to do everything, and that gave me a lot of learning.
Mhm.
This year, I'm into infrastructure. So we'll
Right.
learn a lot on the infra side, on the technology side of payments transformation. So on the back end, how it works on real-time payments, etc.
Nice,
That's what I'm going to work on this year.
nice. So it's something like a kind of a managerial demanding job for you. You have to control things, you have to manage things, you have
It's
to.
a very, yeah, yeah. There's no time time frame, of course,
Mm.
because whilst you're working with Vietnam and Korea in the morning, you're
Mm.
also working with US and Canada in the evening, and of course, and there are other countries during the day, because UAE and all of that. So
Okay.
as and when they wake up, you have to just be available for them. So
Okay.
I've sorted my time accordingly, and I have time and space for my kids as well. I mean, irrespective of how the work goes, I'm a very hands-on mom, so I do a lot of things on my own for the kids, because otherwise you tend to lose their childhood as well. So
How big the kids are?
they're five. Well, my son is 5. My daughter is 6.
Pretty much they expect mom help there.
Yes, a lot of times, but I have arranged help for myself so that whilst I'm not available for them, there is somebody else available. But
Mm.
of course, I give directions as to how things should move for them as well,
Nice.
and I keep a tab of it. But yeah, it's tiring. It's tiring. I can tell you one thing, because what happened towards in December, I didn't realize, because I was trying to push boundaries.
Mm.
So I felt very unwell. So because of which, I lost about a week or so, more than that, because
Oh.
I didn't realize that it hit me real hard. The schedule, the construction, kids, job, everything. So
Mm.
I had just gone to the washroom and I fainted. And then I was like, oh my God, I really need to take a check as to what I'm doing. So did a recheck, changed my schedule a bit, and then came back. But I knew I had to clear it. So that's about it.
Right, great, great. Good to know that how much you work hard for this. In the exam, proctor based, was the exam questions comfortable enough? Because I know last 3 days, I don't know whether you slept or not. The 3 days where you were continuously doing test and review, right? I don't think you slept properly last 3 4 days.
No, no, there wasn't enough time.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it would have gone really crazy. But during the exam, I think the PMI mock
Ah,
and prepcast, it was a mix of the two.
mhm.
It was a mix of the two, but very, very structured way.
Mhm.
But again, so during the exam, a lot of times you're like, where did this question come from? How come I never read it earlier? Uh, but you have to do elimination techniques at that time, where does it actually belong, which chapter is it, etc. And I think the ITTOs played a very good role in this as well, because at that time you're able to understand, does this tool and technique actually fit in here, is this input here, output. I had gone through a lot of that. A lot of my notes are on those ITTO sheets. So one sheet is for scope.
Okay.
Any new thing I would learn, I would scribble on the side.
Mhm.
So when it came to revising, I would just revise that sheet, but thoroughly, so
Nice.
that I knew new concepts and stuff like that. So
Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. On the exam hall, when you're writing the exam at the proctor, are you able to manage this 89 questions within time? Are you comfortable managing it?
Yes, I was comfortable to manage it, um, because I could relate to those questions to Prepcast and to PMI mock. Um, so it was important that I kept a tab of the time. So there
Mm.
are two things in this. One is the time itself can cause a lot of stress if you keep looking at it. So
Mm.
at times I was like, I'm not going to look at it, but I knew that I had to move fast. A lot of the questions, when you read it, you know the answers, because you've done this earlier, or you're able to relate to it because of the amount of time you've devoted to this earlier. So it's important to click and move on faster. So in that way, you buy time. In Proctor, you have that board, the whiteboard. I remember Rahul sharing the whiteboard, how to do it so many times. And I was like, I'm never going to do Proctor. So I should delete that. I was like, I'm not going to do it. And now came the time to use that board. So one day before, I just happened to see one of the videos, some Elaine's video on YouTube. And the way she showed it, I was like, it's too complicated. I don't care about the sums. I'm not going to do it. When the time came for the sum, because I didn't get any EVM or anything like that, what I got was those critical path, three questions around that. And that required the diagram to be created for myself. Otherwise, how would I calculate? And suddenly, I don't know how, I started creating it because there were a few things that she had suggested on that, which were very easy. Just draw it straight, it stays. It's not like PowerPoint where you have to kind of, stabilize it. It just goes straight on its own. So that way I was able to create that grid. And thankfully I was able to maintain my calm as well. Created those grids comfortably and then calculated and then did those three sums. So that way it was fine.
Nice. That's your day. 29th is your day.
Thankfully, yes.
Great. Good to know. So you complete 4 hours. I mean, you have some extra time when you complete the exam.
Yeah, I finished 20 minutes earlier. So I had flagged a few questions. So I went through those. Revised it. At times through the questions, when I was giving the exam, I was thinking, no, this time also gone. So embarrassing. Now what will happen? And I was thinking, shut up, don't think of all that. Just focus on the exam. Just focus on the exam. Just keep on giving. And the proctor who's sitting on the other side, sometimes you're like, where did this question come from? And then the screen pops up, please move your hand from your face. And I'm like, is that an important thing to say? I'm struggling with the question. So those things are there. But I think it ultimately, if you are able to come out of it successful, then it's all worth it. The effort that you've put in throughout, I think my message would be that only that just stay focused. It can happen that you dwindle at times because we're humans, questions cannot be the same, etc. But that's fine. But you need to bounce back. You need to bounce back and get to it.
That's a good message from you.
Yeah, and I really, really need to thank you, Shriram, for all the support. I know I've been a bug at times. I think Rahul is like Phantom, who's always available, the guy who never sleeps. I remember speaking to him from 11 in the night till I think 12:31, and I was like, "Are you sure your wife is not going to leave you because I'm calling you again and again?" And then he would guide me through as to how you do the questions, how you enroll, and out of fear, I wasn't paying as well. He's like, "Ma'am, first pay, then only will you understand." So he literally handheld me into that. And then the team, I think the Shriram Learning team is amazing, amazing. Each person stands by you and each person guides you. You can't understand the sums, no problem. Take this link. Just go through it from here. And I was like, wow, this link actually works. So someone's already screened it for you because they've been using it. It's like sharing best practices.
Nice.
And that way I learned a lot of things, the things that I had not learned earlier.
Very
So
good.
those were like amazing things. So thanks to you and your team, amazing.
Yeah, they have this positive mindset that giving back to the community. That's really good. Great. Super, Farhad. Really nice hearing the whole good things, drama happened there, your pressure. It's nice. I think you can tell this is a big story for your children for a long run.
Yeah, I told you that they think I went for an exam where I have to write ABCD. So my daughter said, that's not very difficult. Even I could have done it. And I was like, yeah, I agree. I don't know. I still plugged the exam though.
She would have seen A, B, C, D. After that, nothing is there. What is this? You guys
Yeah,
are
you have to select.
four alphabet. Can't you choose one?
Yes, yes. Yeah, that's the toughest part.
Nice, nice talking to you. Great, Farhad. First of all, I want to thank you for coming up and speaking up and telling that what all problem happened. You didn't talk only the positive thing. You spoke about the problem area also, and how do you overcome that, right? It's irrespective of the pressure you have in your personal life and other stuff. So nice hearing you, even though you made in a jovial way, but we know the pressure behind that.
Yes. And I was scared, is my pressure going to rise because of this? Will I become a pressure patient now? BP problems.
But tell me the day when you completed, how much relieved you were?
I actually, as soon as I was reviewing the questions, right? So after some time, you can't review further because your time's up. So it says your time is up. Please click OK. After OK, I click OK and I just shut my eyes. I'm not going to look at it. I can't look at the screen anymore. And then I was like, okay, fine. Can I see? And they said, congratulations. They really stress you, man. They really test your patience because it's just one sentence. And I've already seen the first sentence. Sorry, you've not made it. Now this sentence, congratulations. And I'm reading it again. Yeah, have I said problem?
You
Is it
sure you
sounding
want to
different?
say that?
Oh God, it was very nice. Very
Uh,
nice experience.
that feel is something different when you see that
Yes.
happiness there. Okay, great, good. Keep rocking, win more in your leadership path, and let this be a great lessons for your children, where you can tell, don't give up, keep trying, work hard, right? The results are there. So let 2021 be a great, amazing year, and keep winning more in your path. Thanks a lot once again from Shri and team, and congratulations for a great, great success.
Thank you so much, sir. I hope to really learn a lot from you. The way you send videos to us, which are so inspiring. You going for morning jogging, which I can't even imagine. When 5 in the morning, seriously. And then you do a lot of things. I think a lot of stuff that I've learned from you is very basic. Just stick to the basics. Rest well, take care of your health, and basic stuff. Eat healthy. There's a difference between eating good food and eating healthy food.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
those things I think worked really well,
I know
just
these
to
things.
stay grounded.
Yeah, these things usually our grandparents used to tell at home. With the nuclear family, somehow we couldn't connect well with our grandparents. So this message is not a new one. Parents tell, right, hey, wake up, go for some exercise,
Mm.
eat good food, have good friends around you. All right, these are things they used to tell that. Since we all went to apartment complex with only husband and wife, there is nobody to tell. When someone says like that, it'll be like, oh man, but actually I'm not telling anything new. These all our grandparents tell.
Yeah, absolutely.
We miss them.
Absolutely.
Miss them.
Srinam sir, I would like to give a few suggestions, just a couple. I know you're doing a great job.
Hmm.
A lot of the chapters that you do, those are very chapter driven. I mean, every class that you do, they're chapter driven, right? And then you show a lot of videos and you show a lot of things to link up with those. My suggestion is that the questions that come in the exam, they aren't chapter focused. Of course, they are eventually chapter focused. It's a mix. It's a mix. So,
Yeah.
and especially the knowledge areas need to kind of, set in really well. And I love that idea about practicing it every day as well.
They mix a stakeholder, communication, resource. All three of
Yes.
questions.
Yes. My suggestion is that maybe you can do a session or maybe a half a day or something like that just on planning. That this is how you recognize a question on planning. This is how you link it to the
Okay.
various chapters. A session may just on execution, and then you do questions,
Hmm.
in a practical way so that people are able to link it. So I think that way it will really work well.
Makes sense.
Otherwise, a person like me, how did I get three A's? Even I don't know. But but I think ultimately I was just trying to do that. Those
Will
sheets
be
that I
good.
had, I would just put it in front of me and try to link it. So
Hmm.
when you do it, I think you'll be
Sure.
better than what you are today.
Sure, sure. Thanks a lot for the valuable input. Yes, we can do that. For now the subject has been slightly modified. They're telling that creating a team, starting a project. So they're going to go by like that. So going forward, it won't be chapter wise. It's gone. So it's
Yeah, that's great.
going to be how to start a project, how to run a project. So what you said now, it's going to be the practical going forward.
Oh, great.
Now, that is how
Oh,
it's
nice.
going forward. The way forward, you will not read one line. You will read all mixed together. If I want to run a project, what all I should know? That is what being asked there. So it's nice. So your suggestion is already taken by PMI.
They need to do about something about that strike through. That's a horrible method of doing it. And because you're accustomed to prepcast,
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't even bother to do strike through over there. I
You
was
didn't
anyways too nervous.
get it.
Just left it like that. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. I'm so happy for your success. So keep rocking more and keep winning more. And you are an inspiration now. Thanks a lot for your time.
You're the main inspiration, sir. Who am I? I just gave one exam. You've done so many, and the way you work, I can't imagine doing that with a full-time job.
Yeah, you're doing it right with your family. That's everyone has their own way of doing, and I think that's how life moves on. Right. Good.
Thank you so much for
Thanks a
everything.
lot. Have a great night. Thanks for coming up here.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.